Starting over isn't weakness, it's sacred resilience. Taking a stand for yourself, knowing that you need a change in order to fully thrive and step into your beingness, that is your spirituality speaking to you. That is the voice of your soul saying, okay, it's time to move on. And while it may feel like burnout, it may feel like breakups, it may feel like some kind of rock bottom, disillusionment, all the things where you might have betrayed yourself. There's that moment in there, the reckoning, where you start to make a movement towards yourself. No longer leaving yourself on the corner and walking towards someone else, but all of you get up and go together in a different direction. And I think that's what all of this spiritual learning is all about, to be honest. So here we are now in that place, starting over. And it's important to know that you don't have to rebuild alone. There's lots of different people who've been through and gone through what you're doing right now and can serve as inspiration. I'll talk about harmony within at the end. So let's do a little practice, shall we? To get a little closer to who you are and to give yourself the benefit of the doubt when you are starting over. So here are 5 key things I want you to keep in mind. Number 1 is speak kindly to yourself now. That is to be the encouraging voice inside of your mind. When the doubts creep in, and they will, to soothe yourself. Number 2 is to get out every single day and do a little bit of movement. Some days it might be an hour, some days it might be 30 minutes, some days it might just be a walk around the block or a few stretches on your bed. And that's okay. Your body needs this time and attention just as much as your mind and your heart. Number 3 is to gather a circle of people around you, best you can. So those could be old friends who you might have slipped away from. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's an anonymous group chat. Maybe it's harmony within, a group of like-minded spiritual people who are doing very much what you're doing, starting over. Number 4 is to let it take its time. It's really exciting to have things happen quickly, and sometimes that's not the mode. Sometimes you actually have to sit with all the things that are going on, make some really clear decisions, and then keep going. And then finally, do it for the plot twist. It's a little bit funny and it's also a little bit real. Is how much time are you going to spend doing the same old, knowing that it's not going to work out any differently because it's been operating in the same mode for so long. So sometimes we got to do it for the plot, and that's okay. Let's do a meditation now to move through this. Solidifying who you are, your own internal compass, your sense of self. That's what we're working on here. We're using a mantra in English. The mantra is I am. And when we hear that word, that phrase, I am, our brains automatically want to fill the gap, to fill in the blank. And we're going to take it a little bit further because each I am is followed by another I am and followed by another I am. And these I ams are meant to take you into the realm of infinity. And as you move into that infinite place, as you remember that your soul is undying and unborn and here to learn, it gets easier, okay? There's no perfect. There is the practice. Let's do that now. We'll tune in, placing your palms together at the center of your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. And relax your hands down. Maybe you are listening to this on your way to work or you're walking, and that's okay. You can follow along with the mantra and then do the mudra at some other time. Practice this again for best impact 40 days. So with your hand just about, let's say, 8 inches away from your chest, we're going to make 3 movements. The first one is here, and then we're going to go a little closer, and then we're going to go a little further, and then medium, short, long, medium, short. And these movements represent the proximity to your heart space. Okay, so let's begin now. Eyes are focused to the tip of the nose. And let's start. I am, I am, I am. 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 I am, Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And relax. Taking a moment now to settle into the energy of that practice. Placing your palms together at the center of your chest. We close with a long Sat short Nam. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. And there you go. This rebuilding part, it's going to be interesting. You get to choose new colors, new fabrics, new textiles, new shapes, new journeys, new routes. And that's perfectly on time. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Harmony Within is my group mentoring program. We talk about all these things in real time with real people. And we do practices just like this to help move the needle. And that would be a delight to see you there, to witness your journey, and to hold space for you. So please join us. The links are below. Lots of different ways to connect, but Harmony Within, if this is where you're at right now, that's the program. Lots of love until we meet again. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist, hanging out here on YouTube for almost 15 years now. See you in the next video. Lots of love.